It's 11 trivia questions on all answers that begin with the letter G, like Gophers and ground and ghouls. This is Trivia with Buds. It be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out my show. This podcast comes out every single day, and if you like trivia, hit subscribe on your device so you never miss an episode. Tons of great content here, over 600 episodes to go back and listen to. Great for road trips and plane rides and the such. I will be on a plane ride tomorrow, going to Chicago, so if you want to see me, let me know. Try and work it in. But I am going to visit my mom and going to do a show for a group called Moms of Multiples. So it's moms that have twins, triplets, quadruplets, things like that. I think it's about 100 ladies, and we'll be doing all TV-themed trivia because that is the theme of their convention in Lombard, Illinois this year. If you need me to come host trivia for your big convention, your big group, let me know. Hit me up on the contact form on my website at triviawithbuds.com or email me, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Would be happy to talk to you about how I can do that like I'm doing it for this group. Should be tons of fun. I'm also going to a bachelor party for my friend Brian, one of my oldest friends growing up. He is getting married in Cancun in February, and his bachelor party has 3 parts to it. I can only make it to the first part, which is the least scandalous part, and it is axe throwing, which I've always wanted to do since it got popular the last 5 years or so, and we will be doing that on Saturday. So I get to do some axe throwing. I think it's in Mokina, Illinois, Frankfort, Illinois, somewhere around there. So I will have a full review of how I did at throwing axes after this weekend. Should be a ton of fun. I have some random facts for you. My friend Laura Hayden is a great comedian who I used to do a lot of shows with in California, and she posts fun facts every day. So I was looking at her page, and I thought I'll share some of those on an intro to a podcast episode. So here we are. Laura Hayden. If you want to follow her, she's facebook.com/Laura.Hayden, Hayden. Her first post here from 7 hours ago says, Liza Minnelli is the only Oscar winner whose parents both were also Oscar winners. That's pretty crazy. She says, word of the day, pulchritude. It's a noun, and it means physical attractiveness. Pulchritude, Pulchrude. Never heard that word before. And here's one more fact for you to share from Laura Hayden. In California, it's illegal to eat frogs that have died in frog jumping contests. There you go. If you wanted some frog legs, you got to make sure those legs have never jumped in a California frog jumping contest. Thanks, Laura Hayden. And again, if you guys want random facts like that, just give her an ad or find her at laurahayden.com. Very funny and informative. Today's episode is all about G words. All the answers will start with G, so I'll give you a little clue, and you try and come up with a G word answer. We're going to jump into 11 questions on G words right now. Here we go. Hey, go starts with G. All right, here it is, the G word quiz, 11 questions in a row. You can write them down, you can yell them out, whatever you want to do. Just have fun while you play along with the podcast. Number 1, what is the name of the jawbreaker candy popular in many movie theaters? Question number 1, what is the name of the jawbreaker candy popular at many movie theaters? Question number 1. Question number 2, what is the name of a basketball team that plays over 400 games a year for thousands of fans? Question number 2, what is the name of a basketball team? Oh, I forgot this part. From Harlem. That'll make it easier for you. What is the name of the basketball team from Harlem that plays over 400 games per year for thousands of fans? Question number 2. Question number 3, name the 1956 film that starred James Dean, Rock Hudson, and Elizabeth Taylor. Question number 3, name the 1956 film that starred James Dean, Rock Hudson, and Elizabeth Taylor. Question number 3. Question number 4, the band Bush had a smash hit with the song on their debut album, 16 Stone, back in 1994. It started with a G. What was it called? Question number 4, what was the single from Bush that started with a G on their 1994 album, 16 Stone? Number 4. Question number 5, what 1989 film starred Matthew Broderick and Denzel Washington as a colonel and a private during the Civil War? Number 5, what 1989 film starred Matthew Broderick and Denzel Washington as a colonel and a private during the Civil War? Question number 5. Number 6, what NBA team plays for the city of Memphis? Number 6, what NBA team, National Basketball Association team, plays for the city of Memphis? Number 6. Question number 7, what was Uncle Joey's last name on the hit show Full House? Number 7, what was Uncle Joey's last name on Full House? Question number 8, known as the Great One, his last name is legendary when it comes to hockey. Who are we talking about? Number 8, known as the Great One, his last name is legendary when it comes to hockey. Who is that? Number 8. Question number 9, what is the name of the small, long, narrow boat propelled with a single oar usually found in Venice? Number 9, what's the name of a small, long, narrow boat propelled with a single oar usually found in Venice? Number 9. Question number 10, what film starring Ben Kingsley won him the Oscar, I believe, and the Oscar for Best Picture in 1982? Question number 10, what film starring Ben Kingsley won the Oscar for Best Picture in 1982? Question number 11, what apparatus was designed for efficiently carrying out executions by beheading? And the bonus point here is if you spell it correctly. Number 11, what apparatus was designed for efficiently carrying out executions by beheading? And if you could spell that right or spell it out loud right, you would give yourself a bonus point there. That's the 2-point bonus question, number 11. Those are all your questions for the G-Word quiz. We'll be right back with the G-Word answers in just a few. We're back with some G-Word answers. Let's see how you did on this quiz about words. Number 1, what's the name of the Jawbreaker candy popular at many movie theaters? The candy in question was Gobstoppers, the everlasting Gobstoppers. They change color in your mouth. They're pretty good. And eventually they get so small you can bite them and not break your teeth. Gobstoppers. I think first introduced in the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie, a movie we did a quiz on just the other day. If you like Willy Wonka, go back and check it out. Number 2, what's the name of the basketball team from Harlem that plays over 400 games a year? That would be the Globetrotters. Number 2, the Harlem Globetrotters. I've never been to a Globetrotters game, but I imagine it's pretty fun. Number 3, name the 1956 film that starred James Dean, Rock Hudson, Elizabeth Taylor. That was called Giant. I know nothing about it. Now I do, a little bit. Number 3, Giant. Number 4, the band Bush had a smash hit with one of their songs on the debut album 16 Stone. Started with a G. 1994, Glycerine. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine. Number 5, what 1989 film starred Matthew Broderick and Denzel Washington as a colonel and a private during the Civil War? It was Glory, a movie I remember watching several times in school when the teachers were hungover. Glory. Number 5. Number 6, what NBA team plays for the city of Memphis? That's the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies. Number 7, what is Uncle Joey's last name on Full House? Joey Gladstone. Cut it out. I always misunderstood why he did those certain hand gestures, because he does cut, which looks like scissors, and then he says out, which is the like you're out symbol in baseball, but he does the one finger pointing one direction. That doesn't mean it, does it? That's like stupid. So it's like cut it out. I guess they just had to fill it in to make it fun. But does anyone do that? Does anyone use the word it and just point a horizontal finger at anybody? Doesn't make any sense. Number 8, what is the Great One who had the legendary hockey name Gretzky? Wayne Gretzky, number 8. Number 9, what's the name of the small, long, narrow boat propelled by a single oar usually found in Venice? That would be a gondola. Gondola. Number 10, what film starring Ben Kingsley won the Oscar for Best Picture in 1982? Gandhi. That was that movie. I've never seen it, but maybe you have. Maybe you love it. Maybe you have Gandhi on Laserdisc and you're going to watch it later today. Number 11, what apparatus was designed for efficiently carrying out executions by beheading? Bonus points for the spelling. That was a guillotine. Guillotin. So it's like guillotine, but it's a guillotine. So those were your answers. 11 questions on G words. I hope you had fun figuring those out. It's time for the question of the day, guys. Brought to you by Funky Monkey Designs of San Dimas, California. fmdesignsinc.com for all your custom printing needs. Go check them out. What was the name of Waldo's yellow and black wearing counterpart? There was like a opposite Waldo that was sort of like a nemesis of his, and he wore black and yellow. What was his name in the Waldo universe? Tweet me your answer at RyanBuds or email ryanbuds@gmail.com to be eligible for a prize. Yesterday's question of the day answer was Alaska for the state with the most active volcanoes. Everyone guessed Hawaii for that one, but it is actually Alaska. 141 active volcanoes that you never hear about because no one lives by them. Trivia team name of today is Skeletons of Fun. Perfect for the Halloween season. Skeletons of Fun. And thank you for listening to this episode. If you're brand new to the show and you liked it, hit subscribe. Never miss a new episode. Tons and tons of content to go back and listen to. And I'd love to have you tell a friend about this show. That is the biggest, easiest way we can grow. And if you have a few extra bucks, throw some at me over at patreon.com/trivia-with-buds. Always looking for new patrons that want to contribute questions to the show, content to the show, be guests on the show, and all those things are different reward tiers. So just let me know what you're looking for and sign up over at patreon.com/trivia-with-buds. Guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you tomorrow for more trivia with me. Cheers.